Everybody, welcome back to KTSC Sports Talk with your host, Justin P. Here on this channel, we talk about all major sports. Excuse me. From the NFL down to the NHL, from the MLB down to soccer, tennis, golf, NASCAR, MMA, UFC, wrestling, boxing, you name it. We cover all sports. NCAA men's and women's sports. We cover it all. Make sure y'all hit the like button, of course. And for those who are new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button on the right hand side. Scroll up here all the way you can get all my latest videos. Every time I drop a video, you'll get notified. That way you won't miss nothing. Not near another video. Alright, I want to talk about some NBA stuff. Last night, the Celtics lost to the Wizards, I think 104 to 95 or something, like 91. I'm sorry, 104 to 91. Bradley Beal, he had 35 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. He had a pretty good game. Westbrook had 13 points, 11 rebounds, 9 assists, almost a triple-double. Ryu, how much more? I think I said his name right. I don't know. He had about 22 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, a steady game. And on Boston side, Jaylen Brown had a good game, 25 points, 7 rebounds. Kemba, 25.7 assists, 3 rebounds. Jason Tatum played like hot garbage. He only had like 4.6 rebounds, something like that in 20 minutes. I don't know if he was hurt or they just got sat him down because he played like shit. But he played bad. He played horrible. Neither team lit it up behind the three-point line. They both shot like 20-some%. They both had about 45 rebounds apiece. They both shot about around 70 to 80%. Free throw percentage. So that's pretty fair, I guess. Usually 80 is the benchmark. 75 is like, okay, well, anything under 75 is like, bruh, they're free throws. You gotta hit them motherfuckers, feel me? So Boston, they fell to 13-3 after that shellacking. The Wizards moved to 7-11. Like I said, Boston is one of my top playoff teams in the East. It's still early. It's not even. They ain't even played 41 games yet. That's half the games. I don't know how many games they doing this year. I'm assuming they probably gonna do like 70-something games or something like that. Because of the late start due to COVID and all that dumb shit like that. So, it's not even through the halfway mark. They still got some time to get it together. Just like the Wizards, they can go 110 straight and be 17-17. Just hypothetically speaking here and shit. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So like I said, I'm looking forward to see both those teams in the postseason. Because after the fifth seed in the East, 6-8 is up in the air. You can get there with 37 wins. You know what I mean? It's like it's fair game after that. The Pelicans and the Pistons. The Pistons beat the Pelicans 123-112. Zion had 26 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, almost a triple-double. B.I. Sorry. Let me put some of this up in my throat. Give me 1 second. Alright, that sound like a singer. Me. Brandon Ingram, B.I. He had 26 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. Pretty good game. Steven Adams, 12 rebounds, 13 assists. Former Thunder guy. I wish him nothing but the best there in New Orleans, in the Bayou City. J.J. Reddick played 8 minutes. He had 4 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. I guess he just did whatever he needed to do. Eric Bledsoe, bum ass. He played 31 minutes, only had 5 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. How the fuck are you playing 31 minutes and not giving your team more than that at the starting point guard position? Hey, come on, bro. You gotta step your motherfucking game up, cuz. Or you gotta get the fuck up out of there. You know what I mean? You keep bouncing from team to team. It's not the team, it's your bitch ass. You gotta come ready to play, motherfucker. Simple. Alonzo had a pretty good game. Sorry. And LeVar's son, the oldest boy, he had 14 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. He had almost a triple-double. So like I said, the Pistons took a toll. The Pistons, they had a pretty good, they had 6 guys in double figures. I don't know all the guys' names. I'm not going to try to waste my time. I know they had 6 guys in double figures. They shot the ball pretty good. They shot like 40% behind the 3-point line. The Pelicans about 25, something horrendous like that. From the field goal percentage from the field, the Pistons had about like They shot 57%, pretty good. Well, very good. The Pelicans 42%. That's alright. That's subpar. So hey, like I said, the Pistons are still getting that thing too. They just got to put together some wins. The Pelicans, the West is kind of thick, so they gotta definitely put together some wins and knock off some top teams. Cause I had them as my dark horse in the Western Conference, but the West is so thick, man. It's like the wild West for a reason. So they're gonna have to get it together sooner or later. If they want to be one of those 8 playoff teams or one of those 9 or 10 teams, I don't know if they're gonna do the bubble again or not, but so we'll see how that goes. But if they want to be in the mix, they gotta get their wins together. Alright, we had the Portland Trail Blazers take on the Dallas Mavericks. Portland won that game 121 to 118. Damian Lillard, man, my boy did his thing, man. Dame Dollar had 34 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists. You feel what I'm saying? He did his little dizzle. You know what I mean? Melo had 15 and 6. Enos Kanter chipped in with 10 points, 11 rebounds. Anthony Simmons off the bench, he had 12 points. Gary Trent Jr., my dark horse for Sixth Man of the Year, he had 12 points. So they getting some good contribution. They got some good contribution from their bench, which they're gonna need. The Mavericks, Dorian Finney-Smith had about 13 points, 7 rebounds. It's an okay game. Kristaps Porzingis had 18 points, 8 rebounds, almost a double-double. He got to get a little bit tougher for me. He kind of tender down there. He got to get in the weight room, or he got to eat some ham hocks or something. Just put a little bit of meat on his bones. Maxi Kleber had both 15 points, 6 rebounds. He came through. And the boy Luka Doncic, my dark horse for MVP, man, that boy went the hell off. He had 44 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists, almost a triple-double. Jalen Brunson, his backup point guard, 21 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Josh Richardson had 10 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists as well. They both shot the Portland Trouble. They shot the ball from the field. They shot 55%, if I'm not mistaken. From the 3-point line, they shot like 52. Mavericks shot like 30 something, and from the field they shot like 49, 50. So free throw percentage, both of them shot like mid 80s. So the game definitely won and lost right there. In points in the paint, Portland had 40, Dallas had 42, Dallas had 52. So they had about 10. But when you hit them threes, and the other team hit threes and they can't, man, that's what separates yourself. If you hit 5 threes, man, that's what 15 points. You hit 5. You get 5 twos, that's 10 points. So you have a 5 you won't have a cushion every time. It never fails. It's simple mathematics. You know what I mean? You had my Thunder take on the Milwaukee Bucks. That was a good game. We beat them 110 to 106 or something like that. It might be a little off for the score, but we beat them by a couple points. Let's start with the Bucks. Greek Freak had a monster game, 24 points, 11 rebounds, 11 assists. Man, he's a walking triple-double. He's the back-to-back MVP for a fucking reason. That man, he is a beast. I don't give a shit what all them dumbass analysts say. Oh, he needs to shoot the ball better and all this and that. That comes with time. Because back in the day when guys his size, 6'11", 7 feet, man, they were in the hole dunking on shit. They were blocking shots, dunking on shit. Maybe get out a little bit, run a little bit fast break, but they wasn't sad about the 3-point line like that, man. Like, that shit ain't coming to like Dirk Nowitzki and all them guys came from overseas, start that shit. Like, Dave Robinson wasn't shooting a bunch of threes. Elijah wasn't shooting a bunch of threes. Yeah, he had his little hook and all that, little mid-range. Same Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he had his little hook and all that, but all in all, the big fellas were getting in the hole and playing what they playing position how they supposed to be playing, down low and busting people's ass, and that's what Giannis does. Though you need to clean up some stuff. Yeah, he do need to get a little midi when teams sag off him, clear the paint. He can just hit it and make them had to come up out of that. But that'll take care of itself. You know what I mean? Chris Middleton had 23 points. Lopez had 4 or 5 points. He gotta give him a little more. DiVincenzo, he had about like 8 points. Had an okay game. I think Drew Holiday is still hurt. I didn't see him on a stat sheet, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I didn't. My Thunder, Al Horford had 20 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists. Almost a triple-double from the savvy veteran from Florida, the 2-time national champion. Who else? Kendrick Williams. I don't know a lot about this kid, but he's been balling. He had like 14 points, 7 rebounds. Lou Dort had 14 points. You know, so yeah, he did his Doug Dizzle. Isaiah Roby had 7, 8 points. Mark Dagnall, he's starting to get the team to play better. Like I said, I think we still need a piece or two. I think we should go get Blake Griffin and Andre Drummond because we need to get big down front. Like I said, El Horford's out center at 6'10", 6'9". That's it's not gonna work against the power heavy teams. So we need some dogs down there. I say get both of them because they're gonna go for next to nothing. Get Blake Griffin at the power forward, Andre Drummond at the center. Then we could even slide El Horford to the 3 or bring him out the bench. So it don't make no difference. You know what I mean? So we could have a big ass lineup. And have Shea at the 1. Have Lou Dortz at the 2. We can play El Horford at small forward, honestly, and rocking like that. And just the way we got shooting all across the board. Because Andre Drummond and Blake, they can knock the shots down if they're wide open. So you know what I mean. Then we got the Lakers who got their ass kicked by the fucking Denver Nuggets, 122-105. So AD got hurt, man. Praying it's nothing serious because, like I said, Anthony Davis is a unicorn, man. I love seeing him on the court busting people's ass. You know what I mean? He's just a walking fucking bucket, man. Like Anthony Davis is that guy. He probably could have got the Finals MVP and the League MVP last year too. He won Defensive Player of the Year. No, he gave it to Giannis. He should have got defense. He could have had 3 trophies: Defensive Player of the Year, League MVP, and Finals MVP. That's how great he played, man. Anthony Davis is a beast, man. Wishing him a speedy recovery. Hope it's nothing serious, man. Because the Lakers are a much better team with him on the floor than without him. So LeBron, I love LeBron. I'm a LeBron fan. Through in and throughout. But him at this stage of his career, he cannot carry the load like he used to when he's like in his early 20s and stuff like that. So he needs his Robin, man. Because AD is just a fucking monster, man. They lost 122-105. LeBron had 20 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists, almost had a triple double. AD had 15 points, 10 rebounds. For anybody else, that's a stellar game for him. He could play better. He's a 25 and 20 guy, 30 and 20. That's his standards. He has high standards, as he should. He's a perennial All-Star, All-NBA player. So Alex Caruso had 10 points and 5 rebounds. Kyle Kuzma had a hell of a game. He had 18 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. Taylor Horton Tucker had an okay game. He had 7, 8 points. They got to let him play more. And everybody else pretty much did next to nothing. For the Nuggets, Jamal Murray had a good game. He had like 20 points. Jokic had 20-something points. Will Barton chipped in with like 11, 13 points, so. And Millsap had about like 10 points. They see Denver beat you collectively as a whole. Mike Malone has a great team. Like I said, they're going to win a championship. I think they're going to win it after LeBron sits his ass down or goes to the East or somewhere or, whatever. So if LeBron get up their way, that's the only thing stopping them from winning the championship. Because had they not had to run into the Lakers, man, they would have probably went to the championship and they would have won it all. Because that Miami Heat team was good, but they wouldn't have had no answer for Jokic. And I love Bam Adebayo a lot, but that was too much for him. So, that's just my recap of yesterday's games. There's some games on tonight. Make sure y'all check that out. NBA TV, ESPN, all that stuff like that. Fox Sports, there's definitely some games on. It's going to be some good ones tonight. I'm going to dive into some college basketball sometime this week. March Madness is coming. I don't know how they're going to go about that with COVID and all that stuff like that, but I'm pretty sure they're going to have some type of tournament or some type of setup or a bubble or something. So we'll see how that plays out. So I'm going to keep y'all informed with that. All-Star Weekend, like I said, I'm not, it is what it is. Everybody getting votes, for popularity. Alex Caruso should not be in nobody's All-Star game. He's cool. He's a good player. He's tough. He's great. He reminds me of Rudy. He's like the NBA version of Rudy. So, he should not be getting no votes over guys like Lowry and Westbrook and Michael Conley, Michael Brogdon. He's like, he can't tie none of them guys' shoes. Nobody can run no offense through him. He's just a good, solid bench player. With the second unit. He won't start for no team in the league. No matter who it is. He's just not that good. He playing with LeBron, so that makes him look a lot better than what he normally is. And I'm not knocking him. He playing his role, but it's like, let's pump the brakes on him. Like Michael Rappaport said on Undisputed when he was on there not too long ago with Ship and Scan. He said Alex Caruso looked like the Domino's pizza guy that comes, bring your food to you. He does. He damn sure does. He fit that to a T. A couple people ain't like it, but hey, that's why I like Mike Rappaport. He gives no fucks and tell it how it is. So, yeah. So, but, so we'll see how All-Star Weekend play out. You know, uh, I got a couple. I want to see how my playoff prediction go with the NBA. Like my number one seed in the West, I got the Lakers. Number two, I got the Clippers. Number three, I got the Denver Nuggets. Four, I got the Utah Jazz. Five, Portland Trail Blazers. Six, I have the Spurs. Seven, I have my Oklahoma City Thunder. Eight, I got the Golden State Warriors. So it can change at any given time. In the East, I have the Nets at one. I have the Milwaukee Bucks at two. Miami Heat at three. Boston Celtics at four. Indiana Pacers at five. Philadelphia 76ers at six. They probably gonna be higher than that, honestly. But I have them at six right now. Seven. I'm gonna go with the Charlotte Hornets. Eight, I'm gonna go with the Chicago Bulls. I like what Mike and them doing over there. I'm not Mike and I'm sorry. Billy Donovan over there with Kobe White and Wendell Carter. Look like they finally getting it together over there. So everybody, that's it for episode 25. This is just want to give y'all a brief little NBA talk for my NBA heads. You know what I mean? So like I said, make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe button. Hit all so y'all can get all my latest videos and won't miss a beat. I'm gonna leave my email and stuff in the description so y'all can send me questions about, like I said, any team of any sport, and I'll address those questions in a video like the one I'm doing right now. So basically, it's gonna be like your questions from subscribers. I basically jocked this from my guy, a good friend of mine, the great Justin Ingraven and Raven Ingram. Man, he the one that actually inspired me to do all this, podcast and channel stuff. He's like a pioneer. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be modest about it. Somebody, put him D and all that. That's the thing about knowledge, man. What's the use of having knowledge if you're not gonna share it with the next person? That's the best gift you can give somebody is knowledge. You know what I mean? Like the old saying, you can give a man a fish, eat for one day. You teach a man how to fish, you can eat for the rest of his fucking life. So I want to definitely give a shout out to a man named Graven, man. Hopefully he have me on a live stream soon. I know he's busy man, family man. He got a lot going on. So I definitely looking forward to get on that chopping up with him, a new bowl. My 14 guys, James Haskell and Gary. The lunch break hot take guys, Rodney and all of them. The other two guys, Sutton Def and all them, just all them great guys, man. Just Coach E, just talk some good sports with them, man. Especially some Ravens. You see, man. You see what I got right here? Ravened up. And from the front so y'all can see it. I ain't even inside like that. So everyone, make sure y'all have a great day. Be safe, man, in this weather. Make sure you tell your folks you love them every day, not just Valentine's Day. You know what I mean? And from KTSC Sports Talk with your host, Justin P. I'm out. I'll see y'all when I see y'all.